guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness and Terrific Thursday. It's Terrific Tuesday and Terrific Thursday. I can't think of a T, another T. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Life's good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail, endurance, baby, and you saw Harry James. And anybody has more endurance than him? All our top guys do. I'll talk about that. And I just did 3 hours. Okay? If I was going to be toast, this would be it. All right? Let's see what we got, and we'll talk. Man, 3 hours later. I can only laugh, guys. I spent too many years trying to figure this out to not have so much fun now that I have. Anyway, endurance, baby. Oh, by the way, that was number 8, the Andante Moderato section from number 8, theme and variation. All right. So, why did I go 3 hours today? Because I want to do something about endurance. Okay? Now, that I love to play. I really do love to play. And unfortunately, I don't always get to play as much as I would like every day. So when I get a free morning and whatnot, I go for it. Okay? Now, the beauty is, at this point in my life, it doesn't matter if I practice 3 hours or 3 minutes, or not at all. For 4 days, the chops are always there. Okay? And that leads me to endurance. Tone, power, range, and endurance. And in terms of SFE, strength, flexibility, and endurance. That is what the athletes want. And make no mistake about it. Trumpet is an athletic endeavor. There's no question about it. It is not as overt as dunking a basketball or sacking a quarterback or hitting the grand slam or whatever. No, it's not. But is more subtle than that, but is absolutely control of muscles, control of compression, control of tension, control of relaxation. It's a very, very much an athletic endeavor. And as you know, Trumpet Fitness, I treat it as such. Okay? Now, endurance. I do believe, if you've been following these videos, strength, tone, power, range, and endurance. Endurance is absolutely 100%. I believe the final straw, the final component, if you will, that separates greatness from merely excellence. Merely excellence. Okay? Now, I'm not talking genius. I'm I'm not talking genius music ability. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking Mel Broyles, who could write books and write operas and all that sort of stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about chops. Great as opposed to merely excellent is the difference. Endurance is the difference. All right, now here's the deal. You think about our idols, and these are mine. You can have different ones. Maynard, Harry, Horst, Maurice, Miroslav Kajmar. I got somebody, that's another thing, I got another video. I got a comment from a guy that actually studied with him. The guy used to practice 8 hours a day. Herseth. I mean, we can go right down the list. What do they all have? Now, their tones can be a little bit different. I think they're extremely similar, but you might like this guy's tone better than this guy's tone, whatever. That's subjective. But what they have, the tone, we're going to get past that. They all have power, they all have range, and they all have endurance. They are ready to go from the first note at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning for a church gig or a rehearsal or anything, till the last set, 3 o'clock in the morning. They are killing it all along the way. Why? They play correctly. Now, after 3 hours of playing, guys, most guys have swollen lips and they're on their knees. My chops were getting better. If I didn't have things to do, if I didn't have to get out to the post office and get some mouthpieces in, they're selling crazy, man. Jerry, you'd be so happy. Anyway, yeah, I'd still play. But I have, real life gets in the way and I have things to do. But guys, listen, as long as you stay in your happy zone, when you're crashing, you stop, you spit buzz, you reset. As long as you stay in your happy zone, you reset, and you do your SFE. Guys, and for those complete 3 hours, I interspersed SFE exercises. Guys, not only does my body feel great, now, think about what I just said. My chops feel great. I started at 8 o'clock this morning, guys, and I was tired, lethargic. All of a sudden, I started drinking some juice. I started doing my SFE. I started feeling better. I still had the double C right from the beginning, but the chops just felt better and better and better. Now, here's the deal, and I make no bones about it, guys. The fact that I'm retired, I can indulge that. I do not have to go out at 9 o'clock in the morning and have my chops ready for a church gig and then play with some sadistic band leader that's calling Maynard charts at 4 o'clock in the morning after you've played 5 sets. I get it. And a lot of you guys are subject to that type of thing. And I feel for you. Lord knows I've been there. I know exactly what you're going through. So yes, your chops may first thing in the morning be stiffer than mine. I get it. I'm not complaining. I like my position well, okay? But when you are practicing, guys, if you want the endurance, it is so important that you play correctly every note you play. Guys, we're talking about muscle memory, okay? We're talking about relaxed chops, and when you feel the chops, the grip letting go, when you feel the chops getting tight, when you feel like you're starting to overblow, you have to have the discipline. I've told you before, that is the discipline for great chops. To have the discipline to stop, spit buzz, reset. That is your discipline. Not the 3 hours or 8 hours that Kajmar does. But, do you hear what I said? How many guys can practice 8 hours and live to play another day? Most guys would be dead. They couldn't play for a week if they played 8 hours. Kajmar's chops are right. He just keeps getting better and better and better. That's what you feel. You feel stronger and stronger and stronger with the body. Now remember, we are the instrument. And if your body just keeps getting more strength, flexibility, and endurance as you go, your playing does as well. Your playing does as well. Guys, that is the combination that we have here at True Power that Jerry was working for his whole life. To take all the stress off the actual chops, transfer it. For a long time, it was, the chin up and all this sort of stuff. Transfer it to the tongue and the rest of the body. And guys, you will have endurance. You will have endurance. But you have to have that discipline in your practice. You have to. But guys, think about our idols. I said it again. All day long. Maynard, please, all day long. Sets forever. Depends. Doc Severinsen, all day long. Practice all day and do the job. Maurice, he wasn't just doing a Haydn trumpet chair once a week. No. He was doing 250 dates a year all over the world, playing Brandenburgs and Tartinis. Guys, that's endurance. That's endurance. And the endurance comes from not beating up your chops. Harry James? Harry James could play all day, all night, all week. And when he didn't have a job, he could go for months and not touch the thing and just pick it up and boom. Maybe the first set was a little funky. After that, he's off to the races. Guys, that is what you can have. That has nothing to do with talent. That has to do with physiology, which you can absolutely 100% obtain. And then when you have complete control of your trumpet from the low F sharp to the double C, with a brilliance of tone and complete control, then you can take it to any limit you want. That, folks, is true power. Love you all. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables, and we'll talk again tomorrow.